I'm David Deco. Today I'm going to introduce us to three basic elements of music, which are rhythm, melody, and harmony. Yeah, there are a couple of other elements of music that we're going to be talking about later on, things like maybe scales, chords, and arpeggios. But I've chosen these three because these are three elements of music that I think we can all relate with. Yeah, I'm just ask anybody, what is rhythm or melody or harmony? Oh, rhythm. Rhythm, they will tell you, oh yeah, it's the beat of a song or something, some kind of beats, or maybe drums, just at least, you just say drums. Or melody, what is melody? Oh, melody, somebody singing, the tune of a song. Okay. What about harmony? A bunch of people singing, maybe the choir, people singing in harmony. So that tells you that people know what these three elements are. You can have an idea what these three elements are. But ask somebody, what's an arpeggio? What's chords, scale? Unless you know a little bit about music, or unless you've done this in school, or maybe you are an instrumentalist or a choir member, you might not have heard of any of this stuff, or you just have an idea of what it is, but it's not in the context of music. Okay, let's back up a little bit and even ask ourselves, what is music? I know what you're thinking of. Could be a little bit, of a silly question. Everybody knows what music is. You know what I'm saying? I actually believe that we all have some kind of music engine inside us, some kind of music metronome. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's the reason why we can walk into a church and actually, flow along. So they're singing, they're dancing, we just flow along and join the dance. We're tapping our feet, or we're clapping our hands, we're nodding our heads, or you go into a party, or you get what I'm saying, find yourself just digging in with everybody. You know what I'm saying? So nobody has to teach you how to do those stuff. You respond to music naturally. Why? Because music is inside us. So it might be a silly question to be asking somebody, what is music? What do you mean? I know what music is, But I like to give some kind of formal definition of every subject matter that I find myself discussing. Just lay that groundwork, that give some kind of like an academic or dictionary definition of the topic that we are discussing. It will help us later on, because even when we begin to break things down, we can be able to relate to the definition to be sure that we're on track. You get what I'm saying? So because of that, you're going to see me, define things maybe a little bit or in a way you call the academic way. Don't get discouraged, because my goal is for us to just get very practical when it comes to music. As in, it's all about teaching. You get what I'm saying? It's all about playing the piano, not when we start talking as if we're in the class. Yeah, I'm saying maybe doing some kind of nuclear physics or something. No, that's not what this is about. So please, just bear with me on this. So, music. What is music? There's one online dictionary that I got one definition from. I'm going to be using different definitions, you get what I'm saying, but one was okay for me. I think it's Collins Dictionary, online dictionary, that says that music is the pattern of sounds produced by people singing or people playing instruments, or it could be the combination of both. That is, the pattern of sounds produced by people singing or playing instruments, or the combination of both. What is very important in that definition is just the pattern of sounds. That's the music right there, the pattern of sounds. And also the other part, latter part talks about where the sound is coming from people singing or people playing instruments. That is from the instruments. That's because of notes. Don't let us get too distracted with that. Let's leave all of that, set up all of that aside, and just focus on the pattern of sounds. So music is the pattern of sounds. Okay, when I, first got that definition, I was thinking of, let me look for another definition somewhere else. This doesn't sound complete. But mainly we're just almost saying the same thing. But then this is Collins Dictionary, which I think is a very, respectable, or a very respected dictionary, online dictionary. So I decided to just maybe think about it, and because why I felt it was incomplete was because when you say pattern of sounds, anybody can come and produce some kind of pattern of sounds. I can bring a toddler in and to be playing on the keyboard, and trust me, they're going to be playing some kind of pattern of sounds that actually might be very regular. And if you ask me, is that music? I would say yeah. As far as the dictionary definition is concerned, the definition we just used is concerned, it is music. Think of this. Just have like a kid, maybe a toddler, just banging on the keyboard and just playing that in a repeated fashion in what you will call pattern of sounds. Do you think that is music? As far as the definition is concerned, it is. That is music right there. And I'm sure you're not going to maybe recommend to your pastor to say, hey, can you hire all these little kids and let them be our instrumentalists? Most likely not. You get what I'm saying? I think so. Something is wrong with that definition. To you that might sound like noise, but why is the dictionary saying that is music? Okay, don't worry, just hang in there with me. When we get into the elements of music, I think we might be able to get to a point of satisfaction for all of us, where we say, oh, okay, now I understand what's going on.